Hello nail friends, and welcome back to another Honey Doll Nails video. Before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And while you're at it, hit that notification bell so that you may be notified of all future videos. Hello nail friends, I hope that you are doing well today. Welcome back to the channel. For those of you that are new here, welcome. You are so welcome. Today I am doing an unboxing of nail pop nail supplies. It took a couple of weeks for everything to come in. First thing that came in was this beautiful big bottle of nail glue. The bottle was bigger than I thought it was going to be. It was $2.25 for this big bottle. When I get ready to do my nails later on in the month, I will definitely be trying out this glue. But if you're like me, I don't like brush glue because it gets crusty easy. There's got to be a better way to keep your brush from getting so crusty. So I'm going to try to see what happens with this one. Anytime I use brush glue, I never use it all. So let's see about this glue. It might be a little different. All right, so first thing we're going to look at is these beautiful fake toenails, these press-on toenails. They were $2.74. Now, depending on the length and the color, I don't think they go over $3, but really, it was a good price. I mean, what could I say? I have had toenails before that were just horrible, so I couldn't wait to open up this box and show you. Now, let's see. It took about 3 weeks for everything to come. Like I said, the glue came first, and then I had to wait for my other box to come separate. And that was about a week and a half after the glue came. Okay, so now here we have the toenails. So I'm going to take them out. Came in a really nice bag. You can reuse this bag once you finish, but this is what I plan on doing. When I got these toenails and when I got the nails that go on the hand as well, I decided that I was going to design them all and put them back in the bag. Because I got so many nails in the nail room stacked up with boxes and stuff like that. I really don't need extra boxes of nails, since I was going to make these nails for my own personal use. Now, the nails are beautiful. They were very sturdy. Even though they were inexpensive, they did not feel cheap at all. Not at all. They were very nice and soft. They were even toned. Later on, you're going to see me spread the nails out to see if they're all the same color they were. They had a nice matte finish to them. Like I said, for $2.75, you can't beat it. Okay. Everything in this video, in all, it came to maybe $22 with taxes. Okay, so this is just the beginning of what I got. Look at the toenails. Now, I wanted to say something else too. If you have clients like me who have large thumbnails, this is a really good way to rectify that. Okay, because the thumbnails on some clients are just wider than they make in the store. So you could always use a toenail, a fake toenail, and extend it out from there. Okay, so now here we have the Nail Pop Matte Nail Tips. Now I tried to get similar color to the toes. I think they're maybe 1 or 2 shades off, because it's kind of hard to tell when you're ordering something online if it's the right shade or not when it comes in. All right, stuff on the back, just basic, how to use, how to put on press-on nails. Basic, easy. But look how beautiful this box is. I was totally blown away. First of all, because the box was so big. You get 400 and some nails in this box. Look at how many nails you get. And it wasn't, I didn't even spend $10. So I'm going to be designing up all of these nails. I'm going to leave them on their stands. I'm not going to take the nails off their display. I'm going to be designing the nails on the display. So when I finish, I can just lay them back in the box. But look how neat that is. same beautiful finish as the toenails, nice and sturdy. Of course, you're going to have to make the nails your own, which means you're going to have to file them and buff them, probably reshape them according to how you want them to be. And it's always good to have a matte top coat on hand when you're dealing with matte tips, because when you take them off the little thing there, you're going to have to file the tip a little bit so that it won't be jagged. And sometimes when you do that, the paint will come off the tip. But look at this box. Look at these nails. I was just like, wow, incredible. For that price, you definitely cannot beat it. All right, so now we are moving on to our professional nail form box. Now this box was bigger than I thought it was going to be, for $6.92. Now it did have some of the oldies but goodie nail forms that they had back in the days, and it also had new nail forms for new shapes, and it also had silicone that you put in the inside of the nails when you get ready to do your Frenches, so your Frenches come out nice and crisp. Now, this nail, very interesting. You say, why does it look like a duck on the end? You can see the little dip at the tip, that little C dip. A lot of people do like a dip at the tip of their nails. So with these nail forms, what you do is you definitely go by the mathematics in the inside of the form. There's squares and lines and C circles too, and depending on how long your client wants their nails to be, or how wide your client wants their nails to be, then you measure it accordingly. Now, I don't do polygel nail forms that often, maybe once a year, but this particular form is the real reason why I wanted to get this box. This form right here is just so beautiful. This is how they do nails overseas in other countries, especially like in Russia and Ukraine. Just beautiful how the nail curves down. Now, if you don't have that mental capacity to actually file the nail to look like that, the nail form is going to be your best friend. All right, so here we have many different shapes, sizes, and lengths, and this one is more tapered. It also has a C curve at the tip. And it's pretty long and tapered. You see the C curve? Now, not all the dual forms had a C curve, but some of them did. This is more of an almond or a round shape nail form. And this is how the original nail form looked. I never liked it per se, because for one thing, if you're doing nail form with polygel, or if you're doing nail form with acrylic, because you can do it with acrylic, you can do it with hard gel. It's just a form. It's just going to form. You just make a nail from scratch. And don't be afraid to try it. Worst case scenario, the shape is off. So you can always practice on these polyforms and pop the nail out once it's dried underneath the lamp. And if that's not right, try it over again and over again and over again. I would practice on the form itself, dry the nail inside of the form, and then pop the nail out and look at it. If that doesn't look right, I will continuously to keep trying it until I got my own personal technique together. You know, everybody is not going to be moving at the same pace when you're in these nail classes and stuff like that. Sometimes you need some one-on-one inspiration or some one-on-one information. So just take my advice and just practice. There's nothing wrong with putting some acrylic inside of this form here. The key is not to put it in so thick, because if you put it in thick, you're gonna have a whole bunch to file away. And then, you know what I'm always saying, don't waste your product. Stuff is expensive, but it doesn't have to be. That's another reason why I try to shop and try to find a good deal for you, not only for myself, but for you too. So like I said, I spent under $25 for this stuff. I'm going to be trying it out. Later on in this video, if you stick around, I'm going to be doing a set of nails, not only a set of press-on nails, but I'm going to be doing a set of toenails, and I'm going to be doing them at the same time while they're still on their stand, so you can see that you don't have to take them off their the little stand in order to do the nail. You can leave it on that and still do the nail and come out with really beautiful designs and put them back in the boxes. And then when you get ready to go somewhere, you got a brand new fresh set of nails. So now I was comparing Nail Pop to BT Art Box set kit. I was comparing the nails. The quality of the nails are the same. The look of the nails the same. They may have a little bit of a different texture because it all depends on how they formed the nail when they was making it in the factory, but otherwise I can't tell the difference. It all is the same to me. Okay, so here you see me putting down the silicone down in the inside. They all come in different shapes and different sizes, so depending on how deep you want your French to be, or it doesn't even have to be French, you can do color block with this stuff. If you know how to do color block nails, you could do some amazing color blocks with these silicone pieces. The silicone is to help to guard and to guide you so that your smile lines and your color block lines are as perfect as possible. So like I said, practice makes perfect. Will I be coming on here showing you how to do a color block or how to do nail forms? I probably will, but it won't be anytime soon. I have other projects that I would like to share with you and share with the nail community. Right now, I'm just trying to work on how we can save some money because the holidays is coming up, and this is a great product for you to buy to make money. You can buy it now and get your nail supplies and everything together for the holidays and come out with some beautiful designs for the new year. So of course this one is too small. So you see this little piece of silicone that I put in here is too small. Now the one that you're going to put in there is going to fit down in there. So for those of you that don't know about it, you want to make sure that this piece of silicone that you lay down in the inside goes from corner to corner. Now, let me just say that unless you want your smile line to be all the way up to the cuticle, because you can do that. You can do a million different things with these nail forms in this silicone. So here are all the nail forms lined up so you can see what they look like. Those two are the original ones, and you can see the ones that are etched in the inside, and then some of them are not. But for those of you that are having issues and problems with trying to learn how to do nails, this is a really good product for you to try on your own. Okay, so now let's get into some nail art. So here I have laid down my toenails. I broke it. I broke the board in half because we're only going to be working with half of the board. for the feet and half of the board for the nails at this time. So I'm going to put the other ones to the side, and I'm going to get my polish together, and I'm going to do both sets at the same time. Careful not to break any of the nails off of the board, okay? All right, so I'm going to be quiet. You sit back and relax and watch me do some nail art, and then I'll be back later to discuss the reveal. All right, so now we are done. The last thing I did was I put on a nice thin coat of matte top coat. Okay, so everything can be looking uniform. So I have done the toes, and here are the nails. I think they came out really, really nice. I hope that I have inspired you. Go get your water decals, because that's what I use, water decals. And here is the reveal. They all came out very, very nice. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative in some way. Share this video with a friend. Nail friends, it's always good to be here with you. And until I see you again, have a wonderful and blessed day.